Hello, my name is Dan Johnson, and welcome back to the Who podcast. Amy and I have been working our way through Series 5 of Doctor Who, and I've been here to capture her reactions at every turn. Now we have finished that series, I wanted to show her the iconic episode Blink, featuring her favourite man, David Tennant. So open up iPlayer or put in your CDs as we're about to press play in 3, 2, 1. Hello, my name is Dan Johnson, and welcome back to the Who podcast. We're doing a commentary today, and this commentary is for the Series 3 episode Blink. I am once again joined by Amy Cole.
Hello.
Amy Cole.
Hello.
She's ready to watch an episode that you've heard quite a lot about, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've heard a lot of stuff about this one. I think it was one of the, as we talked about it, you were kind of like, I'd be really into listening to that or watching that one. It's far too loud. So, obviously, yeah, I presume you don't know anything about it.
No, nothing. I know it's David. That's it.
Yeah.
That's literally all I know.
And in the background, who probably won't say much during this, but just in case she ends up piping up, it's Han, who's, I think you're just editing TikToks, aren't you, for your business at the minute?
Oh, that is not a good
Oh, she's in shot now.
Hello.
Get her out. Get her out. Can't have that in shot. We can't have that.
Conveniently ripped at that time, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, this is a very highly regarded episode, though. Extremely highly regarded.
Beware, we can't put on wallpaper correctly.
I may be dyslexic, but that
And
definitely
duck.
said the Weeping Angel.
Why are there ducks? There's ducks there.
Really, duck. Really,
duck down.
Not duck, actual
I
physical
thought
duck.
you meant actually ducks.
It means Sally Sparrow.
Right.
And then the second word's coming up in a second. Duck. Not just like, what noise does a duck make?
Quack, quack.
Quack, quack.
Why
There's not... Quack, quack. That's what that was there.
did that took her way too long to understand?
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe she lives in the real world.
We've been waiting for years to do that until she came over and ripped that thing off.
Of course, we've just seen a Weeping Angel there. It's weird, now I think about it, because you've actually seen the sequel, or the sort of sequel to this episode, before you've actually watched the thing that it's based off.
Yeah.
It's, like I say, extremely high regarded. Does really well in polls. And am I hurting your leg, by the way, with this
No,
chair?
I'm dancing.
Always is top 10, if not
I'm
less,
dancing.
if not higher up. So it always does extremely, extremely well. I do have something to break to you though about this one. David Tennant. This is what's known as a Dr. Light episode.
What's that mean?
He's not in it a lot.
And what's the point of that then?
It means that in terms of production, they can
couldn't afford him.
They can film the finale while filming this at the same time, and it's cheaper.
Right. Okay.
So because episode 10, I think this is, tends to be the sort of like cheap episode. For
Sorry, I wasn't listening to what you were saying.
there's always an episode that's like the cheaper one.
Yeah.
To make everything, better. You're gonna get a lot of David talking like that today.
How can you not blink?
You can't blink.
We got to.
That's-
Got to blink.
That's the beautiful thing about a Weeping Angel. You've got to blink, but then there's something about you that will always force you to blink and close your eyes.
Well, yeah, the fact that your eyes get dehydrated.
Yeah, Daniel, well done. Of course they will. I also like doing sort of like slice of life episodes. That's sort of like the point of a Dr. Light one, is that you get a slice of the life of whoever, Sally Sparrow here. We know someone like that.
Do we?
Walks around the house naked. Frequently. Leaves the windows open.
He says what episode are you filming?
Series 3, episode 10, Tamsin. Why, is Tamsin going to just join in over Snapchat and just sort of chat through.
She asked if she could bring an ice.
She can do if she wants. It will sound awful, but she can do. I didn't know T was so desperate to keep joining in on podcast episodes, to be honest.
Because she keeps winning them.
She lost last time.
She won the one before, though.
But she has won one. I know last time she got an adipose out of it, so...
Exactly, that's why she enjoys it. Pardon me.
I think this episode was based on a story that Stephen Moffat, Sherlock, wrote for it's a short story. I think he wrote for one of the annuals. I think it was the 2005 one, and he sort of adapted it. It was like What I Did on My Christmas Holidays by Sally Sparrow was the story title.
Does she know who the doctor is? She met the doctor yet?
No.
Right.
No, she's just a regular woman with a very inquisitive mind. When I was younger, there was something about him I thought was quite creepy. And it's just like a man in a suit.
What?
To prove that it's her that he's handing the letter to.
They have loads of those statues, just a different... Or is it a person?
People.
Oh.
Yeah. They paint them all up. I think stuff like the hair is like a prosthetic kind of thing that they put on, but I think for the arms and the etc. is mostly a person. Yeah, because otherwise you'd have to have so many different versions, and production would have to keep switching them out. But it's so like a statue; it's a bit freaky.
Yeah. Who's that? Is that her mate?
That's her mate.
They've nicked her.
They've nicked her.
It's the cows.
You're in all. He's not got a very good accent.
Get it. Just take the bloody letter.
Come on, Sally, get on with it. I don't know a lot about lipstick, but it looks like she's got red and then she's got like silver on it.
I don't know either.
Han, do you have a better idea?
Mm-hmm.
This woman, not her, that will come up in a minute, is she wearing two types of lipstick?
No,
or is
she
her
won't be.
lips
It's just be a tint.
It looks like she's got white from the sun colour.
Yeah,
Yeah, she has white on her lip. What's that about?
it's like a gloss.
I'm getting the
So
facts
it's
that
just a sheen then.
Yeah.
I'm getting the facts that nobody else is willing to ask. Which doesn't mean good either.
I'm completely lost, so.
You're lost.
Yeah.
So
That's her nan. But it's not her nan, it's her mate.
that's her mate.
She's just been nipped by the blooming angel bloke.
A bloke.
Angel woman.
Angel person.
She's now in Hull, so.
Yeah. So
Good luck there.
no. So it's in the timeline of it. If I do it this way, so her friend is taken by the angel.
Yeah.
Goes to Hull.
Yeah.
She lives out her life until presumably a family member later generation down the line to take this letter to 2007
Yeah.
and hand it to Sally
Yeah, I get that.
when she's taken, so she knows what happened to her. It's a time thing.
So who will know what's happened to her?
So her friend Sally here
Yeah.
will know what happened to the woman that's just ended up
To
in Hull.
Kathy, right.
To
Got you.
Kathy, yeah.
Yeah.
So now she knows what's happened to Kathy
Got you.
because
I thought you meant to Sally. I was like, well,
you
how
know
did she- yeah,
they've
got
had
you.
the time since the 1920s
Yeah.
to learn. So that, you know, she's then lived that a full life and been married and etc. Now he's finished the promise that he made to the woman that I presume has died, and
What's the key about?
that is a TARDIS key.
Right.
Obviously, you probably won't recognise it,
No.
but yeah, that is a TARDIS key. And there's one. That looks like CGI, weirdly. There they are. I think we got a little bit of this sort of stuff with some of the episodes that we have watched, with Stephen Moffat.
Hmm.
But with this one, I think this was the first time that it happened when it was far more exciting, and that's what I think that is what's really made this episode so iconic. Hannah's just showing us rubbish that she's seen on Facebook. What, you know?
Of course he did. It's his only personality trait. That and ADHD.
I've never been in one of these shops, and to be honest, I think nowadays they're very old fashioned. DVD rental places. This is like your Blockbuster, but this is.
I still have videos. So, yeah.
Oh no, you still have videos. I mean, you've got you got proper video. Can you even play them?
Mm-hmm.
You got a player for it? Oh no, it's
Playing your Xbox.
no, like VHS.
Oh.
I've got some
Sorry, I thought you were
VHSs
about
over
to
there, but Doctor Who ones.
Some of my favourites are on them, and I can't find them on other things. So.
Really?
Mm.
I've never got changed to DVD. That's odd. I bet there's loads of things that they're kind of like lost media in that respect. That's the woman, Kathy, brother. That's Kathy's brother. It does age the episodes though when you sort of they're going into a DVD rental shop. There is that video is on in one of the DVD releases
Course
as an
it is.
Easter egg. You have to. I don't know how to find it, but apparently you can watch the full clip.
Florence Pugh's name.
Is it? Yeah. I mean, you've heard that quote
Yeah, of course
before,
I have,
haven't you?
yeah,
You've
yeah,
heard that a few times.
So the bloke on the TV is talking to me.
Yeah.
This is probably really boring for them. We're not talking.
I am leaving gaps
Okay.
on purpose.
Okay, good.
So that you can actually work out what's happening.
Yeah.
Only I'm not trying to make them too long, but
No, that's fine. Yeah.
I am
I've just
pausing.
realised I'm watching this and
Yeah, because I understand, it's an episode that you do have to
I'm
pay
just
attention
yeah.
to more than others. Because I think we've had a few where you have just been able to talk all the way through because you haven't had to pay attention, and that's kind of why I was a little bit like, I don't know if I wanted to show you this episode to begin with because of the fact you have to pay attention a bit. Right, that looks pretty crap. Nowadays,
They're there again.
that is a painting. Oh, she blinked.
You can't do it.
She blinked and they're gone. Oh. I don't know how they hopped over the street, but they did it. She's got my eyebrows. I've just noticed. So they kind of go up a bit.
Why?
And then,
Well, yeah, mine do that.
have I just noticed something that every eyebrow does? No, yours aren't as... Mine are more pronounced.
The hair goes off yours.
Yeah, it's the way that they bend, but it does
The way that they bend.
it does go up a bit higher. Well, a lot of people used to ask me why I don't just cut them. I think I'd look weird if I had regular eyebrows.
No, no. Look weird anyway.
Thank you. Although I do have a grey hair in it.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you recognise this, don't you?
Oh. She's got it.
She's got the key. No. Not very professional, is it?
Huh?
Not very professional.
No. Yeah.
Life is short and you are hot.
That's crap.
You don't like that as a chat-up line?
That's crap.
Han? Life is short and you are hot. How do you feel about that as a chat-up line?
Life is short and you are hot.
He's asked for a drink.
Would you
Okay.
use it?
Riz. No.
No.
It'd be
You
more
scaling
like,
the Riz?
You are hot and I'm short. Riz. Tell me you've not been single in 10 years.
Oh. No, thank you.
Yeah, it was a slightly different time when that would probably be a bit weirder.
Did she not use the key then?
No, because she's not linked them. She doesn't know this world at all. It's like you when you first started watching these. You didn't have a clue.
I still don't have a
how
clue.
any of this linked together.
I don't know. Still don't know.
What was going on? So she's not clocked that obviously that's opening the TARDIS. But
That's sorry, empty.
yeah, of course. Gonna grab mine and I'm drinking out of an empty one.
Oh.
Even now, I still quite haven't gotten over the idea of the fact they're real, like they're actual people.
Yeah.
Even now, there's something about them that still looks like they're just statue. Maybe, well, sometimes they might be. If there is a close up, they might be a statue. And he's gone and blinked.
He's blinked and he's in hole.
He's gone and
No.
He's what?
So he's blinked and he's in hole.
He's blinked and he's in hole.
He's blinked. He's ended up in Doncaster.
Yeah. He just goes to a really crap
just
places.
really
I shouldn't say that, actually. Sorry, Lauren. Hull's very nice. All the pubs are tiny, though. And that's the trouble. Honestly, it's like they don't like sitting down. Or like, or they don't like...
I did say this to you. I literally said to you, that whole...
Where you go from Hull?
Well done.
Sorry,
oh
you don't sound like you're from Hull.
I don't know how you didn't link it.
You don't...
Neither does Lauren.
When he was like Hull...
She does when she goes there.
It's what it's like when I go home. I sound London
exactly.
when I go home.
She doesn't... She kind of... She picks up how we talk.
Twang.
You can still tell you're a bit southern.
I'm still twangy.
But yeah, I mean, what were you saying about... David Tennant's on the screen, so maybe we won't be talking for the next minute. But so what were you saying to me about Hull?
The nightlife is shocking.
Yeah.
How do you spell decision?
DECIEDE. Is that right? I don't know. Future meter, am I right? If not, Tamsin gets the spelling award because she got it right in her podcast.
It just doesn't look right. It is right, but it doesn't look right.
You've got spell check. You know more than I will. He likes doing a lot, doesn't he, David Tennant? Is this the first time you've seen him as the Doctor? Blimey. We'll have to watch one when he's a bit more important to the story, I think. Nitmamota. In this episode, David Tennant just has fun with his words.
But she's dead.
Who's dead?
To do what?
To do this. To ring her.
Oh. The angel things took me again.
The angel things took me. And he ended up in... What did he say? Was it 1960?
Oh, she's dried off by now.
Yeah, well, it's long walk to the hospital. She also lost a coat in the meantime. Look, do you remember when hospital beds were empty?
What's going on?
Well,
in the House of Commons.
He blinked, didn't he? He blinked. So he went back in time. But I can't remember what he said, 60 or 70 or something like that. He's gone back to the 70s. So he's further back. There's lots of little details in this one that I think are quite sweet. Like the thing with it was raining on the day we met. Oh, no, finish your tweet.
Sorry. No, it's about the oven.
The oven.
Bastard oven.
Adulting. Trying to move house. All at the
Oh,
same
I feel really
time.
bad now. Someone else was going to come around tomorrow, but someone else napped it before. Now, so I've had to say sorry. I haven't got it.
Well, you just blame it on Adam.
No. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but I like. There's lots of little lines in this that I like. That are like the bit when he says it was raining on the day we met, and he goes, "Well, it's the same rain," because to me it was the same time. There was a thing when I was talking about watching this one with you. I did think there's a lot of time stuff in this one, and Amy doesn't like time
No,
stuff.
I don't.
Like, because I've seen it so many times, I don't actually have to think about it. I just sort of, you see patterns in how these stories are told.
Yeah.
So you can kind of, you can see the full loop is always there, really, for me.
You just met. What's going on?
No, it's the same bloke from earlier.
No, I know, but the bloke from
Yeah.
earlier, they just met for a split second. Can't wait all your life just to meet that person again.
No, he got married, but he
Cool, saw a man's hands.
well, he did age. His ring doesn't quite fit.
It's like me, you got to say a full name. Can't just say Sally.
Yeah, but Sally Sparrow is a cool name. You can't just say Sally.
No.
Then you
Sally
think
Sparrow, obviously.
You'd be like Psychic Sally or something like that. You gotta be
Is there no
Sally
sick
Sparrow.
people anymore? Why is there only one bloke?
And that's what I mean. It was easier in 2007.
They couldn't get any extras.
They didn't get a bed. I always thought this bit was a bit weird.
He just disintegrated.
The idea is that he died,
Yeah, I know, but he's disintegrated. Where's he gone?
and then she stays around to clear up all the, they clear his bed up and everything.
You know that really dodgy place? Yeah, meet me there.
Exactly, Scooby Doo's house. Did you quite get why about the DVD thing? The 17 DVDs?
Yeah, they're linked because they're to do with her.
Because they're the only 17 DVDs she owns.
Yeah, okay, so what's that got to do with anything?
Well,
To make sure she'd see it, because it's the only one she's
To
like,
make sure she'd
right,
see it.
okay.
So that they are all linked to
You're right,
her.
mate. Sorry.
Here he is. Oh, beautifully timed.
Beating Kate to death.
What?
Someone's battered something. Parents are battering something.
Yeah, I don't know what my parents are doing. I get used to it. I no longer think about what they're doing in the kitchen. But this is a very important scene, and you were paying attention to the fact that my parents are presumably making dinner. Because
She's not happy about it.
She's not happy because this is the other half of the conversation, and the payoff isn't probably quite there for you because
Timey-wimey
you haven't,
stuff.
you don't hear because you probably didn't pick up the lines he was saying earlier in the TV.
No.
But what he says is this conversation here, and from this conversation.
What is he? What is that?
Shorthand.
Oh. It's like, is he gibberish?
Because I don't know. I have no idea how he can do it, but it's a weird language to be able to write. Is it cursive? Not cursive.
Don't know.
Yeah, shorthand. That's it. I don't know what cursive is now. Shorthand. I feel like I'm just
No, you're not.
attacking you with my chair.
I feel it. I'm so absorbed by this one.
You're absorbed.
I've never been absorbed by
She's
one.
enjoying an episode for once.
It's because David.
You're just staring at him on the screen through a screen.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm smiling the whole time.
He's into rock.
You can't.
You
can just.
you break it. I think. Oh, yes, it can. It's one of the most iconic speeches in Doctor Who.
So why can't they look at each other? So keep moving.
Because then they'll be seen
By who?
by each other.
What's wrong with that? Why can't they be seen by each other?
If they're seen, that's sort of like the curse of what they can do. Is if they are seen, they can't move. That includes each other.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I think I'm right there. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. Fine.
Oh.
Don't look away. And don't blink.
That's so sad, Dan.
It's very, very iconic moment. That is quite literally, I imagine.
All right, don't need
it's
to
on a
defend yourself. Calm
I
down.
imagine it's on a t-shirt.
Breathe.
It's probably on
Breathe.
I imagine it's on a t-shirt somewhere. All right. I mean, how would you kill a weeping angel?
Knock him over.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah. I'll just knock him. I'll kick him.
Thing is, you'd have to be watching the weeping angel.
My eyes already hurt. Yeah, I've blunked.
Are you trying to copy
blunked.
it? I've tried to do that before. You blunked. Stop blunking, Amy.
I thought it was.
Hello, guys. Today we're watching the episode Blunk.
Shut up. I sort of blinked, but I thought the pretense for blink.
Yeah. Blunk. Yeah.
Shut up.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Blink is pretense, but or past tense.
Because they want to blonk you.
They want to blunk him.
No. No. Well done. He's still
Oh,
not
he is
blinked.
going to make one of the stupid decisions he can in front of a weeping angel in a second.
Just look away.
Yeah. He didn't even blink because he had to blink. He was like, "Where's Sally?" So he checked behind it. But it's that thing. Have you ever like turned the light off?
Can't he run away?
No, because if he looks away, he
But
will.
can't he run
What, while looking at it?
while looking away from it? Because he'll be behind him.
No, because it'll move.
Well, yeah, it's going to move anyway, so why don't you just run away so it's...
No, because it's quicker than that.
Oh, right, okay.
It will catch up to you. They can move in the blink of an eye. There.
Is he dead now?
No, it's still
Oh.
going.
But no one's looking at it.
Not that second, not. But it doesn't matter if if he's moving past, but he's still looking towards where that angel is, he'll be.
Well, that
fine.
just doesn't count.
Yeah, but but obviously if you blink, then if you blink, you don't see it. They need to be observed to not move. I mean, as we're getting towards the end, would you like to know where weeping angels come from? The idea that
We're getting towards the end already?
Yeah.
Wow.
That Stephen Moffat, where Stephen Moffat got the idea from.
Go on.
So I think he was on holiday and he saw a statue that was a little bit creepy. I don't know what it looked like, but he went and then I think he came back a year later or even on the same holiday. And when he did so, that statue was gone. And that made him question, like, where did the statue go? In reality, he probably just got moved. But in his mind, he was like, what if those statues could move? And could be in different places?
Yeah.
Which obviously birthed the Weeping Angels. He's actually got one, a full-scale one, in his garden.
Sorry,
He's got a Weeping Angel in his garden,
Yeah.
Stephen Moffat. He was too busy paying attention to what was going on
Yeah.
there.
It was a pinnacle moment, Dan.
Pinnacle, I know, I really picked the bad time to give you facts.
You did.
Pinnacle moment, do you mean pivotal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one.
All right.
That's another one. Okay,
That's crap.
Let's not laugh at the stupid effect on the disc.
Well, you laughed at me for the way I said something.
Yeah, okay. Oh.
Oh. I only know left and right.
Tardis just shake.
Oh, wow. No.
Oh.
Oh. Well, that's that.
That's that. I don't think we have to. Oh, need to. I was close. I think that was done in ADR. That did sound differently.
Yeah, what? So they're looking at each other.
All the angels are looking at each other.
Right.
Because they're looking at each other, they can't move. They're trapped.
Right.
You see. They can only move when unobserved.
Can't all but one shut their eyes?
No, because they can't move if they've been observed, so they can't even shut their eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
What?
This is all of the stuff about the Weeping Angels.
I don't blame her. I'd be fixated on it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You just got friend zone, mate. You fought weeping angels
Ooh.
together, and you didn't even get the girl by the end of it, mate.
Right. Oh.
Oh, there they are. I really hate the outfit Martha is wearing in this episode. The companion, the headband, is not very good. I do not like it. Although I would like to know what they're up to when they're doing this.
Let's go drop the milk.
Yeah, he's going to drop the milk.
He's thinking, yes, I'm going to get some.
And he's like, oh, finally, she's got over the doctor now. Statue. Statue.
Dun dun dun.
Any one of them could be a weeping angel.
That went so quickly.
42 minutes.
I can't believe that. That went so quickly.
That was blink. I was.
It's because I blinked. That's why.
I did. You blink and you miss it.
I blinked and I missed it.
It is definitely an episode that I felt like you could have gone either way with. You could have really hated it because you would have lost. You'd got confused and all the time.
No. I really liked that.
Or you could have enjoyed it.
There wasn't much about it though.
No.
No, there wasn't much about it. I enjoyed it, but it's not like, wow, I have to watch that again.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like a lot of people say that it's
not
like
that crazy.
their favorite episode
That makes
and all this
sense.
sort of
It's
stuff.
Yeah, it's not that crazy.
But for me, I've always thought that I was like, yeah, it's fine, but I've never been like in love with it as all these other people.
Han loved it.
Han really enjoyed it. Han, would you like to give us a bit of a summary of what you thought of the episode?
Loved the white lips. Big
Oh,
fan. Loved hearing you talk about Blanc.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was tuned into my phone.
Lovely.
Cool.
Yeah. So I mean,
I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
What score? I know I'm not expecting you to remember your scores from previous
Yeah.
episodes, but
Can't remember yesterday.
what do you think?
I feel like, except for the Vincent van Gogh one, that's the first one I was fully absorbed.
Yeah.
So I'd say 7. 7.
7.
What were you expecting higher?
Oh.
Really?
Mm.
Just because there wasn't much about it. The other ones they've been like, go to different places, there's aliens, and that one was just like, oh, there's an angel that you can't look at it. You can't look away, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're in an old house.
I think
And a guy tried to graft her, that's it.
I think this one was
Billy's been waiting all his life for this one talk.
I think this was the first episode that did the Doctor Light stuff right. Because the one before was the do you remember when we did that Guess the Doctor Who Monster thing, and it had the Peter Kay in the green suit
Yeah.
thing, and that was not particularly well received, as you can imagine. So then when you have this that's a bit more serious and the characters do stand on their own better, I think it made a nice change of pace to what Doctor Who was.
Yeah.
So you're still going with the 7.
Yeah, still going with 7.
I mean,
I wasn't blown away.
No,
It was good.
I
I
didn't-
like the storyline.
Yeah.
And I like the characters and all that, but I just wasn't like, I expect like, I don't know, like loads of alien-y stuff and
Alien-y stuff.
alien-y and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just wasn't like, wow.
Incredible.
It was just basically, oh my god, he's a time traveller. Let's try and figure out how we're not going to die. And that was it.
Solid. Yeah.
Reviews from Amy.
Reviews from Amy. It goes, plot was kind of like plot, and then...
Plot was kind of...
It had some aliens
It
in
was very simple.
Yeah. I think effective.
It's like, let's do
in what it
this
was
so we
trying to
don't die.
But yeah, effective. But like you said, I think there is something...
And oh my god, there are a
about
couple at the
structure
end
that-
who would know. Put a male and a female together. Oh my god, they're
Did you
going to
not
be
see that
together.
coming?
Of course it
But they're
did,
not
it's
going to be
just
friends.
obvious.
Do you not think?
No, of course
By
not.
the end of it,
It's just a bloke and a woman. They're going to make them.
make them. They're going to make them.
They're going to make them do something.
Fine.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of episodes have
Best
tried.
friend's brother is the one for me.
I think a lot of episodes have tried to replicate the popularity of that story, and have failed and became very poor imitations of it. But no, the story itself did do well. Well,
Sorry.
she's yawning. So
Poor imitations.
To be fair, I yawn at any situation.
she
now.
does yawn. At least you didn't fall
I'm just
asleep during this
tired.
one, because last time we did Weeping Angels, you did fall asleep.
Oh yeah, yeah, I did.
We've done something correct today.
Yeah, we have.
Well, Amy,
You got me on a good day. That's what
Yeah.
it was. Wasn't the episode?
Amy, I'm really glad you enjoyed it, to some respect, and you didn't hate the entire thing, because I always get a bit worried that you're going to hate the living
Same.
daylights out of it. Han, thanks for being present. Thanks for
Thanks for being here.
commenting on lipstick.
Cheers. Not sponsored or affiliated at all by Pepsi. This lighting is horrible. Why have you done it so... You look really pasty. Why do we look so pasty?
Han, I hate to break it to you.
It's not
but-
my face.
It might not
It's
be
a you problem.
Might not be the camera.
Camera.
I'd joke. So, thank you very much for watching. If you want to go and check out the other episodes of this podcast series, then you can down in the link tree down below, as well as all of my... That's my chin.
I'm showing off Daniel.
Ah, yes, I've been displayed. Then then if you want to go and check out another video that I did with my friends that involves guessing Doctor Who monsters that we all had a lot of fun doing. I've done 2 episodes of them now, with different combinations. And you know, we watch that quite a lot, don't we?
Combination.
That episode.
It's available on Spotify.
It is available on
And it's
Spotify
available on Apple Music.
and Apple Music
And,
Podchaser
Prime Video.
YouTube.
No,
what's
Audible.
Amazon Music.
Yeah,
Audible.
thank God we don't have that.
That's Zach's line. And various other platforms that you
YouTube.
can find down below. So thank you very much, and goodbye.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Hand just slowly creeps into shot as we're waving.
I'm not going to do it.
She can't be asked.
Our special guest for this series is Mark Bray from MB and Homeland.
There are some people who are so stressed that they don't eat, and you actually have to stop and go, you gotta eat. When I'm on set, I don't think I starve myself deliberately, but I'm so busy, so focused that, you know, it'll turn out I had breakfast and a couple of snacks, and that's it. I'm stood in the corner with a sandwich, just being like, God, what are we gonna do next? And the DOP's sat in his car being like, Christ, what are we gonna do? And everyone else is just enjoying themselves, having snacks, you know. I think stress is different for different members of the crew on set.